Do you think that Michael Jordan would be as successful without you?
No.
What happens when two legends share the spotlight but not always the glory? Can two giants of the game coexist, or does rivalry inevitably creep in? And what unfolds when the story behind the victories becomes as compelling as the games themselves? Dive into the enthralling narrative of Pippen versus Jordan, a tale that stretches far beyond the bounds of basketball, delving deep into the heart of friendship, rivalry, and the quest for recognition. This saga doesn't just question the dynamics of team sports, it challenges our understanding of legacy and partnership. Stay tuned as we explore the layers beneath the surface of one of the NBA's most captivating stories. In the annals of the NBA, few stories are as compelling as the partnership between Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. This duo wasn't just any team, they were the heart and soul of the Chicago Bulls during their 6th championship reign. Their synergy on the court was unparalleled, captivating fans worldwide and rewriting the rules of the game. Together, Jordan and Pippen crafted a legacy of excellence that transcended sports, making the Bulls the team of the decade. Their story is one of triumph, adversity, and sheer willpower, defining what it meant to be champions. Yet, behind the highlight reels and championship parades, there were complexities and challenges that tested their partnership. Their journey together was a masterclass in teamwork and dedication, but it was also a tale of individual brilliance and the pursuit of greatness. This segment of our story sets the stage for a partnership that was as dynamic as it was dominant, laying the foundation for a saga that would captivate the basketball world for decades. However, beneath the surface of their unparalleled success, not everything was as harmonious as it seemed. The release of The Last Dance in 2020 peeled back the curtain on the Bulls dynasty, exposing the fissures within. This documentary, while celebrated for its rich storytelling and unprecedented access, inadvertently highlighted the simmering tensions between Jordan and Pippen. It was a revelation that shocked many, revealing that the path to glory was fraught with challenges and disagreements. This documentary shone a light on the complexities of their relationship, uncovering the differences and disputes that had been masked by their on-court success. It was a pivotal moment that changed the way fans and historians viewed the Bulls' dynasty, revealing the human elements of jealousy, competition, and the struggle for recognition that lay beneath their storied partnership. Feeling overshadowed and underappreciated, Pippen voiced his discontent with how The Last Dance portrayed the Bulls' dynasty. He felt the documentary disproportionately highlighted Jordan's contributions, minimizing the role he and his teammates played in their shared successes. Pippen's critique was not just about seeking recognition for himself, it was about acknowledging the collective effort that propelled the Bulls to greatness. He argued that Jordan's iconic status was not solely the result of his individual brilliance, but also the support and sacrifices of those around him. This stance was a bold move from Pippen, challenging the prevailing narrative and asserting his place in the legacy of the Bulls. It was a declaration of his importance to the dynasty, a reminder that behind every great leader, there's a team that contributes to the success. Pippen's grievances extended beyond the documentary. He openly criticized Jordan's leadership and decision-making, both on and off the court. Through his comments in interviews and his autobiography, Pippen painted a picture of Jordan that diverged from the public persona. This was not just about settling scores, it was about challenging the sanctified view of Jordan and presenting a more nuanced understanding of his character. Pippen's critique brought to light the complexities of Jordan's leadership, suggesting that his approach was not without flaws. This was a significant moment as it opened up a broader conversation about leadership, success, and the cost of greatness in the high-stakes world of professional sports. One major reason for the strain between Jordan and Pippen was the huge difference in how much money they made during their best years. Even though Pippen played a key part in making the Chicago Bulls a successful team, he earned a lot less money than Jordan did. The big gap in their salaries pointed out the unfairness that was happening inside the team. But this issue was about more than just the numbers on their paychecks. It showed a larger problem with how athletes are recognized and valued in the world of professional sports. Pippen making less money, even though he did so much for the team, made him feel like his efforts were not being properly appreciated. This feeling that he wasn't valued enough caused him to be unhappy and led him to challenge the story that seemed to give all the credit for the Bulls' victories to others, overshadowing his own significant contributions. The situation really changed after Pippen started criticizing Jordan publicly. When Pippen said that Jordan cared more about his own success than the team's, it was a big moment. Pippen was trying to change the story that everyone believed about their time together. He wanted people to notice what he had done for the Chicago Bulls and how important he was. This act of speaking out was bold. Pippen wasn't just looking for people to acknowledge his part in the team's success, he was also questioning the whole story that had been built around Jordan. This moment showed that there was a serious problem between Pippen and Jordan, and it meant that people would start to see the relationship in a new way from then on. Following Scottie Pippen's outspoken remarks about his contributions in the overall achievements of the Chicago Bulls, a lively debate swept through the basketball world. On one side of the divide, many praised Pippen for finally voicing a significant role in propelling the team to its numerous victories. Contrarily, staunch supporters of Michael Jordan stood their ground, arguing that Jordan's unmatched skills and leadership were the key elements that led the Bulls to secure their championships. This disagreement shed light on the difficulty of measuring the impact of individual players in a team-oriented sport like basketball, igniting a wider conversation about how success and acknowledgement are perceived in the NBA. The discussion also underscored the intricate issues related to a player's or team's legacy, the subtle aspects of what it means to lead, and the ongoing debate about the ingredients that constitute a truly great team. The disagreement between Jordan and Pippen has created a dark cloud over what many remember as the best of times of Chicago Bulls, making their story of success more complex than it seemed before. People are now talking more about what Jordan and Pippen each contributed to the Bulls' incredible run, leading to a deeper look into what they both brought to the team. This fresh look adds another layer to understanding their victories, encouraging both fans and those who study sports history to think about the detailed teamwork and personal effort needed to achieve greatness in sports. The clear and simple story of the Bulls being the top team has been overshadowed by their disagreement, changing the way people in the future will think about one of the NBA's most famous teams. The Last Dance played a critical role in bringing these tensions to the surface. Intended as a celebration of the Bulls' dynasty, the documentary instead became a catalyst for the rift between Jordan and Pippen. By focusing on Jordan's journey, it inadvertently reignited feelings of marginalization and underappreciation among his teammates, particularly Pippen. This unintended consequence of the documentary reshaped the narrative around the Bulls' success, challenging the singular focus on Jordan and prompting re-examination of the contributions of the entire team. The feud between Jordan and Pippen has taken a personal toll, affecting not just their professional legacies, but also their personal relationships. The strain between the two icons has impacted their families and close associates, highlighting the personal costs of public disputes in the world of sports. This development serves as a poignant reminder of the emotional challenges that accompany fame and success, underscoring the complexities of navigating relationships in the public eye. As we look to the future, the question of whether Jordan and Pippen can mend their fractured relationship remains unanswered. The divide between them appears deep, with grievances on both sides yet to be fully addressed. This uncertainty leaves fans speculating about the possibility of reconciliation and what it would mean for their shared legacy. The path forward is uncertain, but the hope remains that time might heal the wounds that have marked one of the most celebrated partnerships in sports history. And there you have it, folks. The saga of Pippen versus Jordan. A story that goes beyond the court, delving into the depths of legacy, rivalry, and the human spirit. But this tale is far from over. As the dust settles and debates rage on, one question lingers in the air, whispering of chapters yet unwritten and reconciliations that may or may not unfold. What will the next twist be in this captivating narrative? Only time will tell. If you're intrigued and hungry for more stories that stir the soul and challenge perceptions, don't forget to hit like, share this video, and subscribe to our channel. Stay tuned, because the conversation is just getting started.